everyone, and thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of The Wave. I'm Courtney.
And I'm Ryan. I'm the package reporter here at The Wave, but tonight I'll be filling in for Emma. We have a big show in store for you tonight.
That's right. Let's take a sneak peek at tonight's special guest.
Hey guys, my name is Justin Shumacher and I'm a singer-songwriter from Nashville, Tennessee. So music and writing in general is a very personal thing, and like the way I think my personality comes through my songs is it starts from a place of just kind of like looking at what's going on inside of me or what I'm seeing in the world and putting that on paper, and it's not necessarily like a effort like I want people to see me in my music. I think it just like that comes out naturally. Whenever I'm writing, I ask myself, what is this pointing people towards? And the biggest thing for me is that it points people to Christ. I'm a Christian, and so everything I do is centered around how is this serving others and serving the kingdom of God.
Oh, it's time I heard that call. Go on, steal back your joy. The destroyer's plans are all that's being destroyed. Go on, take back your life. 'Cause death's the only thing that's dying tonight.
Being in Nashville has helped me a ton in the sense of keeping me humble. There's like a dime a dozen songwriters, guitar players, and 99% of them are better than me, and that you can let that get to your head and you can start comparing yourself, or you can, count yourself lucky that there's so many people around you to challenge you and teach you how to be better at your craft. Thanks for tuning in. This is Justin Shumacher on The Wave.
Oh, I've been gone.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to see him perform later.
No, me too. Stay tuned because in just a few minutes, Ryan and I will be sitting down with Justin to learn more about him and his music.
But now it's time to talk about the latest in music news.
Kicking it off with some good news for the music industry, Congress passed the bipartisan Save Our Stages Act back in December. The $15 billion grant program says they expect to have the portal for applications ready by early April.
Although the Grammys were last week, we wanted to give a shout out to the amazing women in the industry who took home some of the top awards. Taylor Swift made history by being the first woman to win Album of the Year 3 times in 3 different genres. Billie Eilish was the first person to win Record of the Year 2 times in a row. And to top it all off, Beyoncé made history by having the most Grammy wins ever by any artist.
A new app called Music Pals has connected people on a new level. It is an anonymous messaging app that uses Spotify data to match its users based on their most played songs. It was created by a 17-year-old Scott Haidt who wanted to bring the people with the same musical interests together. That wraps up for our music news.
And every so often, we like to bring something a little different to the show. Tonight, we want to put you on to some of the songs that we think deserve to be highlighted. So Courtney, what songs have you been liking recently?
Okay, so there's this new song called Heartbreak Anniversary.
Oh my gosh.
And I literally love that song because I found it on TikTok.
Same.
Right? Do you remember the artist who sings Heartbreak Anniversary?
Yeah, Giveon.
Giveon, yes. And he is amazing, honestly.
He really is.
Because honestly, you're scrolling through TikTok and you're looking at it and you keep hearing it over and over and over again.
And then suddenly it's playing in your car.
In your car, and like you're just listening to it all the time. Do you have like a song that you just roll down your windows and just listen to?
Yeah, recently I've been really liking this song called Hit Me Up, and it's by Omar Apollo.
That is a vibe.
Yeah, and he also features Dominic Fike on the song. I don't know if you know him, but I love him.
I don't, but I definitely will check it out.
Definitely a good summer song for sure.
Oh yes. So my other song is, of course, Positions by Ariana Grande.
Oh, repping her tonight.
She is my favorite artist, okay? I love her.
She's so good.
I love her whole album.
Me too, especially the deluxe version.
so underrated.
It's slept on.
It's so slept on, and it's so underrated.
Really, yeah.
Do you have a favorite song out of her album?
I really like, okay, from the deluxe version, I really like the main thing.
The main thing?
Main thing, yeah.
Yes, I love
Yeah.
that. We hope you enjoyed our picks of the week and put you on to some new music in the process. We'll be right back after this break.
Welcome back, and as promised, we're here with Justin Shumacher. Hey Justin, how are you doing today?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us. So I wanted, so how did you start singing, or what got you into music?
Well, I started playing guitar at a young age, and that in high school that kind of just turned into songwriting, and just getting into different bands, and learning how to songwrite there just kind of really formed my love for it.
Oh yes, I love that.
So like, how do you get the ideas for your songs? Do you kind of come up with them as you go, or do you kind of go into creating a song knowing what you're going to write about?
It usually kind of comes as I am working on the song. I usually don't have an idea or like a theme when I start. It usually kind of just develops.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite song?
So the song we're about to play, Childish Ways, has been one of my favorites that we've been playing as a band. So. Yeah.
Oh, good. I'm glad that.
So obviously performing is like such a big part of being an artist. So do you have a favorite part of the process? Is it performing? Is it creating the music? What's your favorite part?
Man, that's hard to decide because like each part of the process is so special. Like like sitting down writing just with me and a guitar, and then taking that to the band or taking that to the studio or playing it live. Like those are all just like key elements to like why I love doing that.
Just everything just
Yeah.
puts it together and it makes it good.
Mhm.
I love that. And do you have a favorite performance, anything that you've done that you just remember that's the best?
Man, I think like the first performance with this band, that you're gonna see, that's always the most memorable, and it was really a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's usually like the first time you perform,
Yeah.
especially with the band. That's always something to remember. I love that.
Yeah, and I was looking on your Instagram, like you could just tell the energy in the videos is just really high, and I know that performing is just so like fun like that. And I know you're a guitarist. I know you said you started out with guitar. So how does that influence your music and like the writing process and stuff like that?
Well, it usually starts off with guitar, like either chord progression or just a riff, and that's like what inspires me a lot in other songs and other artists. Some of my favorite artists are also guitar players as well as writers, and so just like that driving riff or the guitar solo, like those are big elements to like and usually the foundation to how I start kind of building a song.
Yeah, for sure.
So I checked out your Instagram and I saw that you were engaged.
Yes.
Tell me more about your fiance. Like, how did you meet?
So we met in 4th grade, and I had a big crush on her, and just time went on. We went to different schools, and then kind of came back together junior year of high school, and I asked her out, and we've been dating for 4 years, and now we're getting married in April, and we just can't wait.
Is she singing with you tonight?
Yes, she is.
Do you guys usually sing together and stuff?
Yeah, and in fact, like how I got started playing music, like performing, like she asked me to join her band, and that was my first band I was in, and so that was like, she's a huge part of, why I'm doing what I'm doing.
Oh, I love that. Are you guys performing at your wedding together?
Yes, we are.
That is
Do
cute.
you have like a favorite song? Like, is it an original, or are you just doing a cover or
I
anything?
think we're gonna cover Van Halen.
Van Halen, yes.
That's awesome.
That is perfect. So you said that your fiance is a big part. So do you guys have any like special songs between y'all?
Oh, man, so like maybe not specific songs, but like one of our first dates was my birthday, and she got me Pearl Jam 10, and so like that album is huge. I love that album.
Yes, perfect. So before you get ready for your performance, can you tell us your socials or your social media?
Yeah, so you can find me at on Instagram, Justin_S_music, and you can also go to my website, JustinSchumachermusic.com, and all my music and socials are there as well. So.
Perfect.
All right, Justin, well, thank you so much for joining us tonight, and we'll be right back after this break.
tonight's episode. And make sure to check out Justin on our Spotify playlist and give him a follow on Instagram.
You can stay up to date on our upcoming shows and watch past episodes on our Instagram. We'll see you next week.